Welcome back, everybody. Who's excited to dissect the culture?
You are.
I am excited.
See it in your face.
I'm very excited.
You seem like you have something to talk about today. Like you're excited. Like you're holding some information. What information do you have?
I actually don't have any information.
I can see it in your face. I can tell when you want to let something out, and it's like
outside of
you're waiting until we get on mic and camera to like you've been avoiding me in the studio since I got here. Like I walk out there, you come in here. I walk in here, you walk out there.
Plus, I had to take a phone call, but I mean, jet fuel does melt steel beams. I've been holding that information for quite some time. So
we're not.
If you're thinking that's what I was going to get at,
not doing that. First of all, continued prayers and condolences to everyone that was affected by the tragic day of 9/11, 2001. 24 years later, we are here. Never forget.
I stopped by two firehouses today. The one around the corner and the one in Hell's Kitchens. Because a lot of the firefighters that did pass on 9/11, they will open their doors so everyone could pay their respect. If you walk by a firehouse, you could sit in. Went to two today, especially the one,
The one around the corner is pretty cool. The guys are pretty cool. I see them out there sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, which I guess maybe it's a selfish thought. When you're this far downtown, it gets even sadder.
Oh, yeah.
Because this firehouse, I'm sure, was there in 1 minute.
Oh, for sure. For sure, they definitely lost.
So, yeah, that firehouse had... a majority of them were some of the first people in there, which, tragically leads to being higher and not making it down. So to all New Yorkers, America, period. I know we say never forget in a condescending way sometimes, but seriously, this is a huge day in my life. Like everything changed. So, this is our 10th or 11th time talking about 9/11 on the anniversary on a podcast. So, I feel like our listeners know our thoughts on this entire thing, but we still should always bring
us
it up.
Being New Yorkers and, being in the city, obviously on 9/11, it's forever a part of our lives. I don't think we'll ever be anywhere in the world and not remember 9/11. So continue prayers and condolences to all families and victims of the tragic 9/11. And hopefully, 24 years later, people are somewhat back to some normalcy and life is
not really,
not really, but somewhat.
No, actually, it is normal because everything after 9/11 has been completely fucking chaotic, and so that's become the new normal.
Yeah, it seems like
planes running into the tower. Now that became all right. Yeah, everything's chaotic after that.
Yeah,
everything feels normal after that happens.
I keep telling, well, now more than ever, I think people we're just so insensitive. Like we really don't care about. They released a video of us shooting a missile at a UFO and it bouncing off the UFO and nobody is even talking about it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like the UFO didn't slow down, stop, nothing. Like it just. They asked one of the guys. They said, "Does this make you nervous? Are you scared?" He was like, "Yeah, like yeah, I'm scared about like one of our missiles. Like we shot at an unidentified flying object, and it completely just kept flying straight through the missile and didn't."
You think this is the first time?
Yeah, like didn't break course, nothing. It's just like it's scary.
I mean, they just got a. What's homie from Jurassic Park in Independence Day? They just got to hit Jeff Goldblum. He figured out Independence Day to get through that force field.
Yeah.
And then homie the redneck sacrificed himself. Like, come on. We got the technology.
That was his get back.
Everyone said he didn't get abducted.
They abducted him years ago.
He said, I'm back.
He was waiting for his get back. Yeah, man. Yeah, but we're so insensitive. We don't care. Like, we're gonna see the aliens one day. They're gonna be just chilling on the corner. We're gonna just keep strolling. Like, all right, cool. Like it's nothing.
Obviously, Independence Day was a movie, but it just proves just like how much masculinity is really gone. Like the lack of men in what we know how to do. They were just grabbing anybody to fly fighter jets into space to fight the aliens. And it was just like farmers like, yeah, I know how to do that.
Well, anybody that knew how to fly.
What happens if they say, yo, Mo, here's an F-16. It's your time, Slime.
Well, no, it was people that were crop dusters that know how to fly.
Yeah, they used to be pilots, but like
they just had to teach them how to shoot. But like
for sure, but I don't even have the knowledge of how to fly one of the Wright brothers' planes. Those guys knew how to do those in the farms, and then just got in the F-16 and saved the world.
Anything
just open the womb for Will Smith to get in there and get busy.
Yeah,
Mo, what would you do if you sat in a fighter jet? And they was like, nah, it's us or them.
I mean, at some point you have to, if I had some flying experience and it was like, listen, we're trying to save the world, I think I would do it. I think I would get in a fighter jet. I mean, a fighter jet and a crop duster are two totally different planes. That's like saying, yo, jump in a Honda.
But we don't even have the crop duster experience.
No, but
we have zero.
Yeah, but they wouldn't tell us to get in a plane.
You never know.
People that was crop. There was people that knew how to fly some type of airplane.
Because they had an actual skill.
Yeah.
They were men. They farmed. Yeah. They had a trade.
Oh no, we're far from that. No, we're far.
You want me to talk to the aliens? I can talk to them.
Yeah. We can talk about what's going on. What we're seeing.
Like, yo.
Yeah, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? We want a
Cardi album next week. Like, what you thinking?
Yeah. Ask the aliens about the Cardi album.
I could play the really good, like, panicked guy in the back seat. You know, some fighter jets have 2 seats. The one that's just like, yo, they right here.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Give me a real pilot. I can
frantically tell you where they're at.
Yeah, give me a real pilot, and I can like help him like navigate him. Like, yo, listen, they're right there behind us. You know what I mean? Let's get out of here. I can do that. But me flying, that's not happening. If it's up to me, we all fucked.
I mean, I can't wait for the aliens let's just settle this once and for all.
What do you mean?
Just take us over. We need a new regime. The whole world needs regime change, not a country, the planet. Yeah, come back in and show us the way.
I keep telling you, I don't think the aliens.
You showed us nukes. They scared us. Tell us what to do.
They're not trying to take over the planet. I don't think that's what it is.
It's their planet.
Yeah, they're already here. They've been here.
Are you under the impression that AI is actually an alien from Saturn? Because that's a new theory.
AI
is actually an alien, and it's from Saturn.
No,
it's not a technology. It is a being. It is from Saturn.
No, I didn't jump down that rabbit hole yet.
All right, man.
Is that where you're at?
It's your loss.
Is that the rabbit hole that you're down right now?
It's not a rabbit hole. It's a fact.
Okay. No, I didn't know that. You just told me something the other day. It's not far fetched though. I mean, I'm not mad at that. But I didn't jump down that rabbit hole.
I don't even know how we got to that. What are you doing this weekend? We have the Canelo fight.
Biggest fight of not the century, but
no, definitely last few years though. I feel like this is
definitely one of the biggest fights in the last 20 years for sure.
No, that's excessive.
What? This is definitely one of the biggest fights in the last.
Even though Pacquiao had lost after he went to fight Mayweather.
Okay, so that wasn't exactly.
It was still Pacquiao
Mayweather fought in both in their, when they in their primes, and Pacquiao getting knocked out and didn't lose another fight after getting knocked out and then fought Floyd, then yes.
I would still put De La Hoya and Mayweather against this. That was a fight everyone was anticipating crazy.
Yeah, that was anticipated, but this is the one of those. This is on that same course of, one of the most legendary boxing fights that we will ever see for sure.
Yeah. Should I do a fight party? What are we doing? What's everyone doing?
Fight parties? They still have those?
Of course. Would you want to go to a bar?
No, definitely don't want to go to a bar.
I hate watching boxing. I watched who's my Irish brother that sent his dick to Azealia Banks?
Canelo?
No, first of all, Canelo's Mexican.
Oh.
He just happens to be a ginger. What'd you say it was? McGregor, yeah. I watched Mayweather McGregor at a bar, and it was the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. Watching fights in public places sucks.
Yeah, watching events in public places suck. I'm not really
I can watch regular season football at bars and public places. Super Bowl, I hate it. Like anytime where they throw music on during commercials and like I can't stand any of that. Mm-hmm. I just want to be quiet and watch what the fuck I'm watching.
Watching the Knicks during the playoffs was fun when me, Peeje, and Josh went.
But that's because it's like a community of Knicks fans and New Yorkers. Like if we went to Mexico, I would definitely want to go out to watch the Canelo fight because it would be crazy everywhere.
Absolutely.
But no, other than that, I'm fight party all the way. Demaris, I'll pay for the food if you want to cook.
Cook? I thought like fight parties were like wings and pizza and shit. Like,
yeah, we could order. Saying cook wings and make a pizza. Flip the dough in the air. Yeah, do all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I actually like
shred the mozzarella.
I like to make pizza. It's fun. It's like an activity.
How do you make pizza?
You get dough and then you get sauce and you get mozzarella and whatever.
Like you made pizza from scratch before?
No, I bought dough and then
that's from scratch.
I didn't make the dough. I bought the dough.
He didn't make the dough, so technically
I bought the dough.
All right, so you didn't make the dough. All right.
Yeah. Oh, I do it often. Like really often. Like with Amara too. She usually ruins them.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's mentioned he makes it with Amara.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
If you get the pre-crust, that's the easiest one. Like where you can just throw shit in the oven and just whatever you want to put on top. But the dough shit is fun. I fuck it up a lot. Because even when you buy the dough, if you fuck up the flour, like I give dollar pizza slices more credit once I started to try to make pizza. This shit is difficult. But that's just fun. We can make pizza. We can make wings. Or we could just order.
Thank you so much.
That's
I'm
what
down.
she's waiting for. She's waiting for just order.
I'm down. I'm down.
Well, shit. All right, let me pre-order now for all the Spanish people in Jersey City. I can't order the day of. That would never happen.
Oh no.
Boy, we get the food on Monday.
Nah, you just got to order early in the day. That's all.
But yeah, we could do a fight party at my crib. That could be fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I know you're not coming, but
I'll pull up. No, if you gonna have a watch party at your house, I'll pull up.
okay. I just gotta feel like. Do y'all know like women?
Do I know women? Yes, I know women.
Okay, add them to the list because I can provide a venue. I can provide cable.
Yeah.
I will purchase the fight. I have a TV. I will buy the food. I can't like the other libations, the ones that people care the most about. I can't provide.
Yeah, but women don't want to go to somebody.
I was gonna say women only go to fight parties when they want to fuck one of the niggas that's at the fight party.
Well, maybe Maul knows women that would want to do that.
Oh.
No.
Damn, I'm that hideous.
No, I'm just saying I don't know. Off top, I don't know women.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, like I would have to do some digging in the files. Like, oh, you know,
Or
what?
we could
I
just
remember
like
that
have
tweet
some,
she
make it
posted
not a
years ago.
sexual thing whatsoever.
And just watch the fucking fight?
Just a bunch of people can just, have conversation, be friends, and focus on the sport of boxing.
Well, Rory, if you want it to be a real fight party, we can get women.
Fight party to me is 10 people. I'm not like, come on. Not a fight party. Because at that point, you could just go outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 10 people.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix, right? Is this on Netflix? I think it's on Netflix.
So it's 3 of us. We need 7 more people? Oh, no. Well, Josh,
I could hit Beatrice. I could hit Britt. I could hit just the people that are in the area.
Okay.
That's all I got.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That is true.
All you need is a couple.
I mean, that is how we watched every Knicks game, too.
Yeah. All you need.
Who do you have in this fight?
Oh man. So I'm watching the Netflix series leading up to the fight. And then I saw an interview with Canelo and Crawford the other day, and Canelo didn't know Crawford had 7 kids. So when he found that out, he was like, "Oh shit!" So his face was kind of like, "This guy has said he's fighting for more than I thought he was." Like, you know what I'm saying? He had that look on his face, like 7 kids, like holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? So, my heart is saying Crawford, but my boxing mind is saying Canelo.
I'm going Canelo. As much as I do love my ginger brother, I think he's going to win. I'm going for Crawford, but I think Canelo's going to win this. And I'm actually kind of shocked how many people think it's going to be a landslide with Crawford. Like, that's been the consensus of everyone I've talked to, that Crawford was going to. I was like, are y'all sure? Like,
listen, I love Terrence Crawford. I think he's incredible. I think he's going to surprise people with this performance. But I also think that, Canelo he's just a different type of fighter that I don't think Crawford has ever faced before. And I think that'll be the difference. I think once Crawford is in the ring with him, he'll realize that this is probably his toughest opponent that he's ever faced. And but I think it will be an entertaining fight though. I don't think it'll be a knockout. I think it's gonna go the distance, it's gonna go to the cards. And I do think that Canelo will be the better fighter Saturday night.
I definitely think it's going the distance for sure. Back to your point of this being one of the biggest fights in the last however many years. Now that I do think about it, with everything that's been happening with boxing, I agree also on the side of just the sport. Again, we've supported the Paul brothers, everything they've done. I think it is great that they're finding other ways to keep boxing relevant. But this may be the most important thing for the real side of the sport. Because now we're down to Mayweather and Tyson fighting each other, which, again, I like what Ice Cube's doing with the big 3. Like, I think everyone should still be able to make money in retirement. I have nothing against that whatsoever. But it is starting to take a lot of the seriousness away from what boxing once was, when that gets more views than anything else whatsoever. Like, what Cube is doing is awesome, but if you compare it to the TV rights of the NBA, it's not even close. This Canelo and Crawford shit is like the last shit we have as far as superstars and anticipated fights.
Yeah,
because we're sitting there just wondering who Jake Paul's gonna fight.
Well, he's gonna fight Tank. He's fighting Tank.
And again, Tank is in his prime a professional.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him fight another professional in their prime as well, which is rare sometimes. But Canelo and Crawford, to your point, this is the last one that we've had in quite some time.
Well,
of course I'm going to watch Mayweather and Tyson. But
you're going to watch it. But Tank still has the Lamont Roach rematch.
Yeah,
that was a great first fight they had. People still want to see Tank fight Shakur.
Yeah. And I wish all that would happen before we get to Jake Paul. And that's not a slight to Jake Paul. I just think Tank has a few people he needs to fight before we get to this. That's all.
Yeah,
like I think Floyd could fight fucking James Toney for all I care. Anybody
Tank is in his prime, retired. So for him to take that Jake Paul fight now is a little weird. But I mean, the bag that he's getting is hard to listen, man. It's hard to turn. It's hard to turn that bag. We can sit here and say what we want.
Who said I wouldn't do the fight? Yeah, I'm just saying
it's just hard to turn that type of money down. But I think Tank after the Jake Paul fight, he'll go on and fight obviously Lamont Roach again. I think he will fight Shakur Stevenson at some point down the line. I think the Canelo Crawford is interesting only because, I think whichever way this goes is going to be a rematch.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So we'll get a second Canelo Crawford.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got at least another 2 years of waiting to see some good fights.
It's another interesting point that you bring up. We're definitely going to get a second. It may be a trilogy for all we know. Is the fix already in so we can guarantee that there's a second and third fight?
No,
I think it's not politics as usual. Like we give Jake Paul all them shit like, hey, this fight is fixed, but let's not act like professional boxing hasn't been either. Is the fix in already where it feels like it's so debated or somebody gets fucked over? Like let's say Canelo, it goes the distance. It's clear that Canelo 9-10 on every fucking round and they give it to Crawford. That's going to spark, all right, we need a rematch. Mm-hmm. Do we think that because people in their prime not fighting each other is less than it used to be, are they going to set this up for the next 10 years? 5 years?
No, I think that either way it goes, the rematch is happening.
I think someone gets slighted that forces the first thing the commentators say out the gate is, all right, now we need a rematch.
No,
because this doesn't.
A second fight is happening no matter which ways this goes Saturday night. A second fight is happening. Now, a third fight, I think that's depending on how the second fight goes.
Yeah.
Who's victorious in that fight? Like if Canelo wins this fight, Crawford wins the second fight, then obviously we have to have a third to kind of break that whole, tie 1-1. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money in Canelo Crawford. They're two of the biggest names in the sport right now. And we know how, the fight game is, while fighters are hot, while they're in demand, TV deals and pay-per-view deals, they're going to get as much money out of it as they can. Mm-hmm. So, we'll have to see that. But this is the one fight that I think every fight fan has been waiting for and is excited to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. And again, my heart is with Crawford, but I've seen Canelo too much, man. And, I've seen some great fighters stand in front of Canelo, and they all say the same thing after the fight was he's a lot better than I thought he was. He's a lot stronger than I thought he was. And again, I love Crawford, but I think he's going to find out the same thing Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, outside of boxing, how come no one's went to any Fashion Week? Like we're the wackest podcast ever. No one went to any Fashion Week events. Y'all was in the streets. I was hoping to see y'all Instagram that y'all was moving and shaking.
It just started though.
Oh, I thought that shit been going on.
It's been some stuff, but
I get confused with Fashion Week. Like it's like 7 different weeks in New York. do they have set weeks for this, or do they just randomly be like, "Yo, this is the week"?
No, they
flip a coin and it's like, you know what, we're gonna go with February 1st.
No, it's always around the same time every year.
Okay,
September 11th to the 16th.
Okay, I saw a bunch of events already.
Well, people are in town since Monday. They have dinners and parties and things like that. But and then the VMAs were last weekend. So it's been a lot of events. We live in New York. It's always something going on in New York City. But it is officially Fashion Week as we speak.
We're washed, bro. Like you need to just accept it, learn to live with it. Nobody's inviting us to stuff. Well, I feel like y'all get invited. Y'all don't go.
Yeah, no, I got invited to stuff. It's just like, what am I do there? Just stand? Like,
yeah, I'm not going to keep running the different events just to watch the new drop that's coming out next year. And then, no, I would never walk the runway, Peeje.
Wait, why not? I would.
No.
That would be fun to try to do.
Nah.
Serve. Peeje, get off my ear.
I would never walk the runway.
Don't do that.
Would you rip the runway?
Don't do that? I'm telling you, I would never walk the runway.
If Jerry Ash, Fear of God show asked Maul to walk down in his Fear of God Nikes, you're doing it. Why wouldn't you do that? And I'm not taking away from models because they really know how to walk. But all you really got to do is walk. You don't have to be a professional. Just walk.
Yeah, if Jerry asks, only because I fuck with Jerry, like that's one of my favorite designers, absolutely I would. Yeah. But anybody else, I'm cool.
I was just about to say, Godspeed you wouldn't? Vanity you not?
He closing the show for Godspeed. He gonna be the last one.
It's just Maul, actually.
Yeah.
He walks around, changes, and then just keeps going in circles in different Godspeed shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Vanity, we would have to do all our stuff. Would you walk in the new Rory Mall fashion show? Like with just our merch?
I mean, I would have to. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you weren't in the last photo shoot, so I didn't think that the fashion show would be there.
If it was a
There's
fashion
not much to
show?
talk about Demaris. I'm just trying to stir shit up.
If it was a fashion show?
I'm just trying to stir shit up.
Over here like, see?
We had a photo shoot, but...
Yeah, if it was a fashion show, I would, yeah.
Okay, who else do you think, would we get the whole crew? Like, would it be me, you, Demaris, Peeje, Josh, Benner? We could fly Yoms back up. We get Eden on the squad.
Yoms actually here.
We get Kelly from Volume, Logan.
Yeah.
Like, you're thinking Shannon Sharp if he ever signs the new deal.
Nah, we got to stay away from Shannon.
Yeah, you tripping.
He just did a Tony Yayo episode.
What does that mean?
He's back out on the street.
Put him in our merch?
He's back.
Nah.
Him and Yayo so they could plug the new episode.
Yayo for sure. Put Yayo in some merch. Let him walk. Let him walk the runway for sure. Absolutely, we would have Yayo in the fashion show.
All right, well then list the brands that you would do a fashion show with. We have Fear of God already.
Yep.
Godspeed. Anything with God.
Makes sense.
I mean, I'm salty that Ame is still to this day has not even put me in any of the ads. At this point, they just be finding anybody. And I'm like, yo, every season it's a different influencer. I be checking my Instagram followers like, huh?
Nah, they ain't messing with you.
I don't got the sauce like that.
Yeah, nah, they ain't messing with you. You gotta wait outside when the line drops. So wait outside, we'll let you in.
I think I'm in shout out to Teddy. I love Ame, but I think I'm in an abusive relationship with them.
Why?
Because I'll happily pay for stuff all the time. I pay for stuff all the time. But every time I start to feel like I'm getting in to the place of this is a whole new brand, y'all stopping me at the door, this and that, all of a sudden I get a friends and family discount. Anytime I'm about to leave. Like I really feel like in a DV victim.
They do. They love bombing.
Every single time I'm about to leave.
They love.
I'm like, yo, why y'all treat me like this? I pay for shit. I support. I wear it everywhere. Now y'all saying, oh, you got to make an appointment to just buy a t-shirt. I'm like, who the fuck? Anytime that happens, somebody from the OG first staff will be like, yo, no, what are you doing? Come on. Yo. Tell him 70% off.
Yeah. It's a love bomb.
Every single fucking time.
Yeah, they want to keep you. They want to keep you there just as long as they can.
I mean, if I got to walk in their show, yeah, they'd have me forever.
Ame is dope though. They got some fly shit.
I mean, we would never probably get asked for any designer. We wouldn't get asked, period. But designer shit, I like Dior stuff to some degree. Mm-hmm. Dior, I would do. LV, I don't, just the non-printed everywhere shit. But I don't know. I feel like I would trip.
On the runway? Mm-hmm. Over nothing?
Over nothing?
Over my insecurities.
All he do is trip over nothing.
I'd be tripping over overthinking of left, right.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga be on the 1 and 3 walking.
He can't even walk.
I'd probably start holding my breath and not realize it. Like 40 seconds in, I'd be like, I just realized I didn't breathe.
Yeah.
I'd start coughing.
Bro.
Stoic ass face.
Oh my God, man.
I feel like that would be way harder than people think it is.
Walking the runway?
Hell yeah. That shit looks terrifying.
Just walking? Or you would have
No, I can just walk, but not on a runway. Like I'd have to have like the right bop. I'd start overthinking the
right
smallest
bop.
thing.
See, that's why they wouldn't ask you.
Oh, I know.
They know
I know
you would
that.
be so
and I'm
awkward.
giving credit to models because that is an art to walking in that regard. But like, would it be weird if I practiced in the mirror of like what I wanted to give them as far as a walk?
Very
like,
weird.
would it be casual, stoic?
They're very weird. Just walk. Just put an outfit on and just go out there and let the people see the outfit. Very simple. You're overthinking this thing. Just be cool, man. That's all you got to do. Just be cool. Be yourself. Act like you're going to pay the meter.
I think it was 2015 or 16 when Kanye was doing all those fashion shows for Pablo, and then he did with the listening session in the garden where it was like all that, and then he did like Central Park or whatever. Mm-hmm. They were, because Ye wanted to do so many of them. Def Jam was literally calling anybody that they fucking knew. And they was like, Rory, you want to put on an American Apparel t-shirt and walk in Central Park? I was like, no.
They called you for that?
They called everybody Mo.
For a Ye release?
Because he wanted to do like 75, not like on some influencer shit. Lil Yachty was in that shit and no one even knew really who Yachty was like that at that time. Like they were calling anybody that was connected to anyone at Def Jam because Kanye had already overused anyone in the fashion world of the real models. They just needed people to stand for an hour and a half, not even in Yeezy apparel. Like literally just white t-shirts and whatever aesthetic, and you just had to be an extra in the back. I was like,
I think I remember that.
I was like, you just want me to stand?
That was some years ago.
2016.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh my God. But I regret it now. If I were to go back, I would have said yes. I would have said yes to that now in retrospect. I really would have. That would have just been a story to have of like, yo, I had to stand like this, like I was guarding the queen for 2 hours straight. Not even in Yeezy clothes, just in a regular white t-shirt and white pants, just like this in Central Park.
We got to find that photo. I'm sure some faces in there like we look at now.
For sure.
Like, oh shit, like that person was there. I was watching your worst movie of all time, Rudy, the other night. And I didn't realize that Vince Vaughn was the
protagonist or whatever the fuck.
I was crying, laughing, like, I had no idea that was Vince Vaughn.
Because that wasn't post Swingers, right? That might have been Vince's like first real big movie.
That's what I'm saying. So and seeing that, I was like, I had no idea that was Vince Vaughn the whole time.
And he kind of still acts like he did in Wedding Crashers too.
The same.
Once you look at his whole filmography after, it's like, all right, he's really just acting like he does in everything.
He's getting older. Like he's the same person. He's
spoiled, lazy running back versus Wedding Crashers.
Guy, man.
Yeah, that. So you still like the movie?
I do like Rudy, man. I don't know why you don't like that movie. It was a good movie. It was a really good movie.
Celebrating mediocre shit.
Nah, man. It was a good movie, man.
He didn't even do nothing with that degree.
That's not true.
He became a public speaker because of the movie.
No, I'm sure he did something before that, though.
He probably went to go work back at his father's steel mill.
No worry now.
Maul, I know you do not have a phone, so I am here to let you know that is probably a device that you need in this day and age.
Bought me one? You got me one?
I mean, listen, I could find a service. Just don't tell nobody. For $25 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data forever. And their name is Boost Mobile.
Plus, Boost Mobile is now legitimate nationwide 5G network.
Were they not before?
I mean, I don't know if it was legit, but now it's legit. They've invested billions into building 5G towers across the country. Visit boostmobile.com or head to your local Boost store today and get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever. 5G speeds not available in all areas. After 30 GB, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan. Did you see Iceman episode 3?
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
Yeah. I was underwhelmed. I thought the songs that he previewed were underwhelming compared to all the other Iceman stuff and the stuff he's put on DSPs. Visually, it was cool. I sound like a hypocrite, but I'm getting a little tired of just like all the Easter egg stuff and like everything now has to focus on what does this mean? What does this mean? All right, there's a bunch of guys in the balcony. One has a white hat. What is like, it's just getting like exhausting. I get why he's doing it. And if I were him or advising him, I'd do the same thing. You got to lean into it. This is what came out of the beef. But musically, that's the only thing I really care about at the end of the day. I thought that whatever happened, what's the name of the song? It didn't go on DSPs.
You mean that's just how I feel, Rory?
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing, no? What happened, that's how I feel. What did I miss? Just a bunch of those titles. I don't know, I just thought it was underwhelming. And even if it's a demo, cool. Like, it's cool to leak stuff on stream. But at this high quality of production, and one of the first rappers that is doing it this way, as far as releasing music off stream live with visuals, I just don't think it matched up to the music that we've been hearing from Drake the last few weeks. It started out crazy. I thought we was about to get Drake back in his bag, and then it switched into something that I think is beneath Drake's talent level. That's really it. The Yeet shit started out cool too. I don't know. I don't want to be the one to comment on a Drake and Yeet song. Yeet's not for me. I don't know if the kids love that, but I don't know. It feels like a lot, just more of the same. That's all.
I'm
It's
looking
just
forward
more
to
the same beats,
to the
more
end
the
of
same
it.
flows, more the same content.
I want to see where it goes, where the story goes.
I mean, I did
The
see
record that he ended with, that record sounds crazy.
I wanted to hear whatever beat was playing when he was in the elevator of episode 2.
Oh yeah,
That's
one.
what I thought we were getting. And I don't know.
I think everybody felt like that's what they would get. But I don't know. But see,
everyone thought they was getting the red button, and I laughed. I didn't think we were getting it on this one whatsoever.
I think everybody
and a lot
got
of the Drake
spoiled
stands
because of the
nuts.
What Did I Miss was the first one. So I think everybody felt like it was going to be like releases. I mean, obviously the Yeet and the Julia Wolf record came out, Doghouse.
Actually, yeah.
But the record
That's her record though, no?
Yeah. I believe so. But that record at the end with the Iceman sample, that sounds like it might be the intro to the Iceman album.
Here's my thing. Nobody in their right mind thinks Drake does not have access to amazing production. So you can keep playing all these crazy beats. Like, I don't know if it was true, but everyone said that was a Boy Wonder beat, that when he was in the elevator.
Yeah.
Like, we already know Drake has worked with, put on, partnered with some of the greatest producers of our generation. Nobody thinks Drake can't get good beats. What are you saying on them? So teasing the beats is cool, but what are you going to say is what people care about? Well, I get it. It's a rollout. It's anticipation. This was the most underwhelming Iceman episode. Like I think really needs to make a bang with episode 4 for people to continue to care about the series. I thought 1 and 2 were cool, caused up more conversation, put out actual music with it. This one just, I felt like it was a bit of a dud, and any anticipation went away at the end of it. It was like, that was it?
This could be his Wire season 2.
This could be the ports. This is the whole reason of how we get season.
This could be the docks.
3, 4, 5.
This could be him at the docks. Look, they read Legacy on the table and tomato sauce. Pour the ice on top of it. I mean, listen, it's going to be some things you might go back to, be like, okay, that all makes sense now.
I rewatched The Wire season 2 actually pretty recently, and I always felt underwhelmed by that. I don't know if it's just because I got like older and knew where the rest of the season was going. I actually like enjoy season 2.
See?
It's definitely, it's not the best, but the end of season 2 going into season 3 may be my favorite part of the entire series.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole Barksdale Marlowe transition from 2 to 3 to me is like the best part of it. So I take back a lot of the hate I had for season 2 of The Wire. It's just, we saw so many white faces and it was just like, all right, man, come on, what show is this?
Yeah, see, so you might feel the same way about Iceman episode 3.
Unless he completely changes, what's it called, Demaris?
That's just the way I feel? Or that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how I feel. We cannot get that one right. That's just
because he said that's just how I feel and didn't tell me anything he felt. Maybe he can clean that record up, but as of now, I don't think there could be anything that would make me like really like that record. But
okay,
I mean, you know where I stood on the last 2. Like I even still like the Central C record. This was just the underwhelming one to me, and I think he needs to do a quick turnaround. I know he's still doing shows, but I would say episode 4 needs to come because the anticipation he built with 1 and 2, I think it dropped at episode 3.
I think the fact, we've never seen an artist roll out an album this way. This is probably the first time I've seen this. I think that's dope.
But it also has to hit with what he's saying because it's the most important time. That's all.
Yeah.
What was this rumor? I saw this clip too. The stat quote saying 40 and Boy Wonder have hated each other for years. I don't know if I'm rolling.
Stat Quo said that? First of all, I haven't heard about Stat Quo. What's up with Stat? Is he okay?
Yeah, and shout out to Stat Quo. I always fuck with Stat Quo. I haven't heard his name or seen him in a while, but that could just be because I'm
we burnt that Stat mixtape in the ground when that shit dropped.
Stat could rap. I wish Shady didn't fumble the talent that they had, but he was on a stream with Justin Hunt. They were talking about Drake and Kendrick shit, and he mentioned, I also didn't know him and Boy Wonder were so close. He said that's his brother. He said Boy Wonder and 40 were not friends for years. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's like breaking news. Like, I don't know Stat Quo's relationship with that crew, that he would be valid in that. But I've said to you on this pod and off mic of my perception of not even knowing anything, I felt like 40's been a little distant in Drake's career for the last few years. And I didn't know if that was because he was working on other stuff or working on OVO sound stuff. I know he was There's all those footage of him with 4 bats. Like, I thought maybe he was focusing on other stuff, but it's felt like 40 hasn't had a hand in Drake's career the same he did prior to, which is fine. Like, that happens. I don't necessarily think that means there's beef, but we clearly see that Boy Wonder is still very, very much hands-on with everything that Drake does, even through the battle as well. So I'm not saying it's a thing that Stat Quo said it, but yeah, perception, we don't know. We don't know. Well, I mean, you know these people, but I don't really know what goes on in their internal shit. I've seen 40 be distant. I've seen Wonder and Drake not be distant. As a fan, just as a fan, as someone that reads credits, as someone that has also obsessed over Drake's sound for the last 15 years, that 40 had a huge hand in. I can tell the difference when 40's involved and when he's not, just because I'm a nerd. But yeah, I don't know if there was some tension internally with the crew, which happens, or 40 just wanted to go do some other shit. Yeah. And focus on the OVO sound thing. But I do think it's interesting that Stat Quo said that.
I mean, I don't know if they hated each other.
Yeah, hate's probably, they're both really nice people.
Yeah,
I don't know if they hate.
I don't know if anybody could hate 40. Like, he doesn't have energy that I think people would hate him. Like, Wonder is super cool. I don't see why anybody would hate him. Maybe just competitive shit, you know, kind of that energy with producers, you know, that little thing. But I don't know if that's hate. It could be just a competitive thing.
I feel like 40, no matter what, it could be a Just Blaze record. 40 was going to touch every single record. Like 40, how 40 mixes is legendary to this era of how I see a lot of other mixers. He touches everything from not just engineering, production, and mixing with every Boy Wonder beat too. Like, it's not competition. 40 has to put his sauce on everything. Yeah. Like, to me, we used to talk years and years ago. I've always felt like Drake and 40 were a duo. Hip hop fans are gonna get so mad at me. Eric B, Rakim, like, I've always felt they're a group. To me, Drake is 2 people. It's Drake and 40. I've always felt that way. So competition, like, nah, I feel like 40 is one of those people like, let's get the best that we can get and I'll arrange everything. So I can't see a competition between Wonder and 40. And Wonder on the same side is like, shit, even when, you know, in Bingo Card, of course, gonna bring Hove up, in the Fade to Black shit, when Hove was telling Just, like, you know, you could, like, maybe not make the album. Like, if you don't show up, like, you're not making the album. And Just is like, yeah, right. Like, that's our sound people are waiting for no matter what. That's Wonder and Drake. That's not a competition. You're always going to need the Boy Wonder sound with Drake. It's his sound too. Where would there be a competition?
Yeah, I mean,
they all created this sound together.
Yeah, you know, because obviously you produce music as well, so you know what it is when you have guys that it's just, this is our circle, this is our camp, this is our base. We all work together, we all work off of each other. If I have an idea, you know, you might be able to help bring it to fruition. Like, you might understand the sound that I'm looking for. So when I say competitive, it's not like a competitive like I'm trying to outdo you. It's competitive like I'm trying to create some shit that's going to inspire you. Like, oh shit, that was crazy. Like, that's what 40's doing now. I got to, you know, with one of that shit, I got to go back and I got to create some shit. Like, I think that type of energy. I don't think it was a competitive energy in where, you know, we trying to, you know, go against each other. It was more so like inspiring, motivating each other to kind of like create the best sound and the best records that they've done, you know, throughout the years with Drake. I think it's a family. It's more of a family thing, not, you know, a negative competitive thing. It's more or less just like, you know, pushing each other.
I mean, I think because all of the people in his camp, it's 40, it's Wonder, Vinyls, everyone that's Hush, everyone that's in there has created this sound with Drake. Maybe they had different ideas of where it should go. And that started a disagreement rather than a competition thing of like, hey, we all created the sound. I think it should go this way. I think it should go that way. But my real hot take on this entire thing is messy. You know, I love Toronto, but I've spent a lot of time paused around some Toronto men. Sometimes y'all get emotional when somebody fucks somebody girl.
You always starting some shit.
But I've jokingly said that, you know, all jokes have some truth. I've joked with men from Toronto about this too. Like, Toronto men love they hoes. Sometimes somebody feels away when someone.
I was about to say, you
No,
must
that's
be
why
from
I get along with Toronto men.
Yeah, but don't say Toronto men. Men.
Nah, it's specific up there.
Nah, specific
they
right
love,
here.
that's why they make great music.
It's specific right here.
No, that's why they make incredible music.
Yeah, but
because that's what was missing in music. We still have to love our hoes, our women, everybody. Everyone got too cool. At least they be talking about their feelings. They feel away.
Yeah,
don't act like you have not been around. Like if you were to do a percentage wise, of course, every man is an individual. But if we were to put data up, if we asked Saturn ChatGPT, who has the most emotional men when it comes to women in the greater North America area, what city would you say just in a barbershop?
New York.
Oh, nah. Hell no.
No. What? Go fuck somebody girl up in Dykeman and see what happens.
Yeah.
That's an ego thing, though.
Nah, indictment.
All of it is ego thing. What are you talking about?
That's gonna be
everything you're saying
that's
is
gonna
ego
be on
thing.
gang. He's gonna feel more angry at the fact that he felt like he was disrespected, not that you fucked the girl that he loves.
What? That's all ego. No matter how you try to slice that pie. That's ego pie right there. That's ego pie. That's not a Toronto thing. That's a man thing. Men all over.
You can clean it up with logic, of course, but I'm
LA, New York, Atlanta.
Those that know. What I'm saying is not crazy. Women, I've had this conversation with countless people from Canada, from America, from the UK. Toronto men, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but they just are deeply in love with if they say hi to a woman, that's theirs now.
Okay, well,
and they're gonna feel a way if you say hi back.
Let's put it like this. Maybe it's not that they love their hoes more. It's that they're not afraid to show it more. They're like less like niggas in New York will pretend they don't love their bitches. Like they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They'll crash out.
For the streets, and then they'll take it and they'll bury that inside.
You know.
Nah, Toronto men gonna be like, yo, why'd you do that?
I just don't understand how you make
and I'm
it
not saying this about 41.
No, but you're making
like,
it
they
Toronto.
could both be married and I wouldn't even fucking know.
I spent a lot of time in Toronto. I've never ran into that though.
Okay.
Never. I'm just saying my personal experience. I've never ran into that.
I mean, maybe you don't get pussy. I don't know.
Ooh.
That is true. That is very true. Maybe I don't. We'll never know.
But usually what you guys say all the time, which I do disagree, it's always women that break up everything. That could be the 40 and boy wonder.
Nah, man. It's not. That's not. I don't know where Stat is getting that from.
That broke up Drake in The Weeknd.
I don't know if it broke them up. But
it definitely did.
No. I think that was more business. It wasn't a woman.
No, they didn't really have business like that. He turned that down and they still remain friends. And then Drake took Shorty out on a date.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He even said it in Family Matters. We ain't do shit but lip lock. Like, yeah, you supposed to be my mans and you take my actual ex-girlfriend out on a date publicly?
But how you?
I'm going to feel a fucking way about you.
To the Weeknd, though? How you? He was talking to so many people on that record.
That specific part is 100% about The Weeknd.
Nah, see, when you put 100% on it, that's when you get in trouble.
You put 100% on somebody else's lips.
Exactly.
Pause.
See, that's where you get into trouble at 100%. How do you know that?
I don't.
Why do you say that's 100%?
Because it is. But no, y'all got it.
All right, cool.
If we have to put the fact check shit under all the podcast shit, then no, I don't know.
No, you
but
said
I fucking know.
You said 100%.
Yeah, fucking Grok can't back me up on this, but I'm telling you.
Okay. No, listen, maybe you got information I don't. I'm not mad at that.
That was this isn't behind the scenes information. It was a public thing. What's the famous chick name?
I'm not saying it wasn't a public thing. I'm saying you said specifically on Family Matters when he said all I did was lip lock. You said that was 100% about The Weeknd and some girl. That's what you just said.
There's no way you can't say this is about The Weeknd. This is 100%. I don't need confirmation. And let me do this very, very slowly because there are N-words in here and you guys are not going to get me again. If Drake Shooter's doing TikToks, really shooting your gang, that's Peeje's brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot. Who is he talking to right here? I just want to ask.
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, Peeje would be Preem, which is their mutual friend. And Preem's brother is in Weeknd's camp. Do we assume that that's who he's talking about?
Okay.
Can't listen to the stick talk in falsetto. Save it for hip hop. Who would he? Is he talking about Rick Ross or is he talking about maybe a singer that sings in falsetto?
Okay, keep going.
You don't even be at home, dog. You in a souvenir out the gift shop. Still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just lip locked. Who is he talking about? In your 20v1, who does Metro sing in falsetto? Does Kendrick sing in falsetto?
Rory, I didn't try to get. I didn't try to gaslight
all of this is from Toronto. Is Metro from Toronto?
You said 100%. All right. Stand on it. Yeah, break it down.
You're not crazy, Rory. I know you. We're not trying to make you feel crazy. You're not crazy.
I'm not at all. I just said he said 100%. I said, okay.
You guys think Kai heard us? Speaking of Iceman episode 3, not us specifically, but the whole world of like, all right, we respect you, but Complex media music list #1. I don't know if you're the music guy. He's been getting some hot takes off. I know he's critiqued music before, but he said that Iceman episode 3 shit was trash. Out the gate.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to say that. It's not that I don't believe that he feels that way. I just didn't expect him to say that. But
maybe he wants to be respected in the music space with some hot takes.
Maybe. Or maybe
he probably also feels that as well, because then he tried to call Drake and everyone said he was blocked, but that's just how phones ring when someone's overseas. Like, that's not a blocked call. But I do think Drake, in the petty mode that he's in, probably will block Kai at some point for saying that. But I don't know. He's got Youngboy. He was crying at Youngboy's tour. He doesn't need Drake.
Youngboy blowing up, man. Well, he been blew up, but like he's starting to enter
saying Youngboy was blowing up.
I know. I'm sorry. That's why I corrected myself.
Rappers ever.
That's why I corrected myself. He's entering into my old ass stratosphere of old people shit, right? Who's still playing the Clips album over and over again. Like, he's starting to go viral over here. I'm like, damn, like NBA Youngboy shows look lit. Like,
oh no, it's show.
This shit looking like somebody to be at.
A real fan base. But I do like seeing this because a lot of people, including myself, say, all right, you stream crazier than everyone. Can you sell a ticket? Not only is he selling crazy, everyone knows every fucking word. They're losing their mind. Kai is crying. Like, my bad.
Yeah, seeing NBA Youngboy shows is definitely like confirmation that I'm just old. I don't know one NBA Youngboy song. And like, I'm watching the clips and I love seeing the entire like stadium or arena, everybody into it, everybody knowing. But it's kind of like, I'm looking at this shit like, oh, this is a whole part of the culture that I have no idea
You
about.
look like the Jay-Z meme when he was like,
yeah, like I'm, because like he getting his shit off, like he flowing, and I'm just like, and I'm looking at, just the audience and everybody knows all the lyrics and things like that. And I'm just like, the energy is what is a trap. I'm like, oh shit, like this is a show. Mm-hmm. If you go out on stage as an artist, it is your own, it's your like, there's nothing probably greater than looking out into a fucking arena and everybody knows every word you're saying. Like, that's an artist's dream. You know what I'm saying? So to see that and to see everybody so like just turned up and, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody it's like, okay, like this is a show. These are like his fans, like people that have been waiting to see him live. They couldn't wait for this moment. They couldn't wait for this tour to come to their city. Like, this is what hip hop is about. Like, rapper comes on stage, everybody goes crazy. Nobody's trying to be, cool. Everybody's standing on their seats, shirts off, rapping. The girls know all the lyrics. The guys know all the lyrics. Like, that to me is just some incredible shit to witness. But
so we going? I feel like we should go as a social experiment.
I don't know if that's the social experiment, though. I don't know if you want to socially experiment with an NBA Youngboy live show.
I am curious,
I feel like you'll get chased out because I feel like his fans know. Yeah, they know, like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be here. This ain't for you. Like, well, don't try to jump on now.
Yeah.
Like, this been a whole way. Obviously, I'm familiar with NBA Youngboy. I don't know his music the way his fans, know it, but I'm familiar with the fan base that he has. I'm familiar with the following that he has and the streaming numbers that he does. Like, we all know that. But to now see it, like, night after night, he just did LA last night. Kai was there. Kai is crying. I'm just seeing this shit. I'm just like, yo, what is happening right now?
I'm curious based off the sound of stuff. Like, for example, when we saw Gucci versus Jeezy, and we saw the difference, Gucci being the legend that he is, a lot of his legendary records were never mixed. They was thrown out. Like, Jeezy had Def Jam behind him with the biggest budget. His records just feel expensive. They sound expensive. The Gucci shit didn't hit the same next to that. Mm-hmm. I've never seen an arena tour. Youngboy's volume, like how much he puts out, some of his most classic records are like 2-track shit that I don't even know how it could sound in an arena. Yet when I see the footage, it looks like fucking J. Cole's performing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to see. Like, how are these records transferring in a arena? I've never seen anyone do that.
You talking about Youngboy?
The type of music he makes and even some of the classic core fan base records he has are so low quality. I'm not talking about him, but they're low quality records. You can tell he 2-tracked. It was like, yo, upload that to the internet now.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, like, I want to know how that rings off in an arena.
All that shit.
Because even Gucci has classic shit. But even though just on a stream next to Jeezy with an expensive sound, it was like, damn, this is a classic Jeezy record, but it don't hit because it just don't sound the same next to this.
And then in a state, in an arena.
Yeah, like, I got to know
like,
how that sounds.
All that shit from Youngboy look like it's going off. I love seeing people online saying, yo, if he don't perform this one, I'm gonna be upset. Like, all of that to me is just dope to see people so engaged with an artist like that. And then for NBA Youngboy to go out there and, you know, it seems like he's fulfilling the request.
Yeah.
He's doing all the joints that, you know, his fans want to hear. I just think this is some really, really dope shit to watch.
Josh, I'm sending you the viral TikTok that's like going on right now with this girl that has like everybody like, well, damn, I want to go to the NBA show. That's the one that made me want to go to the NBA show. I'm like, yo, I want to feel this passionately about music. Like, they screaming that shit like when the first month that like Dreams and Nightmares came out. I'm like, I want to feel that feeling again. I want to feel that bitch, I'm a boss feeling again. The niggas in Paris feeling. Like, I haven't had that feeling in a while.
A connection to it because they lived through the time of
that.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. We can't go because it's like we would just be trying to get on board now. And it's kind of like we not going to understand it.
Come on, man. How do you not? That shit sounds fire to me. I can't.
But like, I want to go with her.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go with somebody that's gonna like rap those lyrics in my face, so I start to feel like,
but
oh,
see,
all right, this is.
See, that's why I know I can't go
close to your chest.
Because you know how I'm at shows. I'm just standing there, literally just watching the artist perform. I'm not. You've been to me with Drake shows.
Yeah.
You just standing there, like, and I know all these records. I don't know all of these records, so I'm really gonna be listening, standing there, watching Youngboy perform. And I can't go with somebody that knows and they hyped and they trying to get me. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't even know what he's saying.
niggas gonna be mosh pitting.
Yeah, so it's fake if I go, because I don't even know these songs like that. So some of them, I'm like, I might know a couple of the bars. Like, okay, yeah, I remember that bar right there. But these people are, like you said, Rory, they grew up with this shit. They lived with this music. They couldn't wait for Youngboy to come to their city. Like, they've been waiting for this moment for years. So now that it's here, I just think it's dope to see it. And shout out to Youngboy, man, because, you know, being able to develop a fan base like this and all of these years of curating this sound for your audience and now being able to go to these cities and sell out these arenas it's some dope shit. So salute to NBA Youngboy, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna check it out. I feel like I've always judged him by the way he looked.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, he looked like every other.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't listen to them. If I met you, he look like who else? Who?
A bunch of artists you listen to, it's the same look.
Who?
Demaris, you listen to ratchet shit.
Not men. I listen to women ratchet shit. I don't listen to men ratchet shit. I don't know none of this shit, none of these people.
Oh, okay.
If we'll meet you in a dark alley and you look like I should be afraid of you, like I should cross the street, I don't really check your music out. I don't know. And I shouldn't do that. I should be better, which is why I'm going to check out some of NBA's music. But I don't be listening to these rappers with the tattoos and shit on their face like that. I don't listen to that.
You listen to Wayne?
I was just about to say.
Okay, Wayne. The original, the creator, right? But these new ones, no. Okay. And y'all don't either. Why everybody looking at me like I'm crazy?
Oh no, I've tried with Youngboy. I'm aware that he has been a superstar in his own right with his fan base for a long time. I've seen the numbers. I've done the Jay-Z head bop, like pretending like I think this is all right, but I'm never gonna listen to this again. But I need somebody like that girl to sell it to me with the green hair. What's worse with a concert? Going with somebody that's way too cool, like Maul bringing up the Drake show when we was there. Or, for example, Deani, Scotty Beam, love you to death. Every Cole show I go to with her, she's rapping every fucking word in my face the entire time.
Oh, y'all should have streamed. I was insane at the Cole show. I was insufferable.
Nah,
so which one do we like? Because I feed off Deani's energy. It makes it feel a little bit better. Like sometimes I'll rap back with her.
I get mad if I'm in the car and somebody's rapping the whole song in the car. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
The car, that's too much.
So now if we at the
concert's
show,
loud enough where you can rap along.
If we at the show, if we at the show and you keep jumping in my ear and my face trying to get bars, it's worse. It's like, yo, shut the fuck. The artist is right here in front of us. Like, let them do that. You shut up.
Nah, that was me at Cole. I was twerking like.
But you rapped along at a concert before, no? I'm not saying screaming in someone's face, but
yeah, but I'm not grabbing you trying to like get you like.
But to that type of show, that's what you gotta do.
At this show, you gotta punch somebody in their face.
Yeah,
like you gotta punch somebody in their face.
For entrance, it's like a Jello show.
Yeah, this is that's just what this is. But it's dope to see it, man. It's definitely dope to see it. And I know he did LA last night, I think. I'm not sure where else is going, but
I gotta
download more NBA Youngboy music and learn the music more before I can go to a live show. I can't just go out there not knowing. I gotta know the music. I have to know the music.
He coming to Newark on September 29th. Almost birthday. Well, not your actual birthday, but your birthday weekend.
Yeah, nah. Cool, I can't do
I would have considered the Garden or Barclays.
Oh, Barclays,
and
September 27th.
I live closer to the Prudential Center.
He's at Barclays September 27th?
Yeah.
The Jersey crowd, the Jersey Youngboy crowd.
I'm good.
That is going to be the most terrifying.
I'm scared.
The Newark show compared to the Garden show, which by the way is 20 minutes away from each other, is going to be
two different worlds.
No, I'm cool.
Two different worlds.
I'm going to the one in Brooklyn. I promise you I'm not going to the one in Newark. You bug the fuck out. It was ghetto for the Janae Aiko concert in Newark. I'm cool.
If you're gonna experience it, maybe the Newark one is the one.
Yeah.
But I gotta
get the real feeling.
But they gonna shoot outside that shit.
Yeah.
Newark? I'm cool.
I feel like I gotta wear shiesty if I go though.
But then you're gonna be like everybody else. You gotta stand out.
Nah, you gotta blend. I have to blend in. Wearing a suit to the NBA Youngboy show, they will beat the shit out of me. First of all, they're gonna think I'm a narc. They're like, who this police has a suit at an NBA Youngboy show? No, you can't
dress like we going to the Jeezy Orchestra show.
No, absolutely.
Oh, that's fine.
No, it's not. I promise you, it's not. Nah.
I feel like NBA Youngboy shows should change the rules for arenas. I should be able to walk in with no shirt.
There's people in there with no shirts on.
Well, they walked in with a shirt on. They took it off after. I'm saying I should be able to show up with no shirt at all.
I mean, you know.
Has Youngboy ever like worn
Takes a little high.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought that was his whole aesthetic. He's just shirtless all the time.
Nah, he wearing some shit on stage. I mean, I'm sure at some point he might take his shirt off and really get into the the night, but it's just dope to see it, man. All the clips I'm seeing is the energy is. I haven't seen. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that type of energy is crazy for the entire arena to be.
You know how hard it is to sell tickets, period, right now, let alone an arena.
But
that type of clip,
yeah. And then, like I said, his fan base is very. They've been waiting for this shit. They couldn't wait for this tour.
And they're dedicated fans because I'm not going to get into. Everyone makes mistakes, but I feel like every other month I'm seeing some wild shit that Youngboy is doing. Like those are loyal.
Can we pull up the tour dates?
He could do anything. The fact how he's moved on certain things or how the internet has painted him, and you could still sell out arenas this way. Yeah, they love your music.
Philly. I'd rather die.
Yeah, Philly would be kind of nuts.
He signed to Motown?
Well, I mean, it merged. They all merged. It's musical chairs. Like he didn't sign to the same Motown.
No shit, Rory.
Oh, he was in Oakland. That wasn't even LA. That was Oakland last. Oh, what dates is that? No, he's in Oakland tonight.
Oh yeah.
Well, tomorrow.
Scary.
Okay, he was in LA last night though. Okay.
On the low, I think the Phoenix show might be the scariest. Because I know the Mexicans love Youngboy.
Mm-hmm.
That might be, it would rival between Newark and Phoenix of the scariest shows on this tour.
Scroll down. Oh, no. Hold on.
St. Louis and Chicago might.
Wait, hold on.
St. Louis for sure.
Baltimore, I don't know. I'm not going to no NBA Youngboy show in Baltimore. I'm cool.
Oh, no, that Chicago one is scary. Because he had beef with Chicago. Like, he had beef with Dirk.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, man. Hopefully, hopefully nothing happens. We don't want to get no news about anything negative or crazy happening because seeing this type of energy is just dope to see people go out and support their artists. But we know the history of him and certain Chicago artists. So
y'all don't know nobody from that side?
From what side?
NBA Youngboy side.
Listen, I told you when I went to Baton Rouge a couple months ago, and she told me, "Oh, this Youngboy's hood." I said, "Can we just not be here then?" We was driving. She's like, "Yeah, it's where you from?" I was like, "Well, let's take a left and get the fuck out of here."
You scared?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought I was gonna say no? Yeah, nigga. Actually, the fuck.
I was scared.
They walk around with the assault rifles just out. Like, it ain't even illegal.
Yeah, I don't need to be there. Hopefully going to tour again in a couple years, and I want to learn.
Nah, I want to go now. Now the prime. I want to go now. I don't know the
music. It's fake if I go now. I don't know the music enough.
But that's okay though. A lot of people tend to go to shows to learn new music. You don't got to go to the show and know every song.
Nah, you got to know the music, man. That's like going to the game and not knowing who playing. Like,
but you discover songs, because a lot of songs you might put on like in your headphones and be like, turn this shit off, right? But you go to the show and you see Shorty with the green hair doing all that. It's like, wait, hold on. What's this song? That's why you're supposed to go check out new shows, local artists, all of that stuff.
Man, sitting at the Youngboy show in the mosh pit trying to hold your phone up for Shazam. Yeah, they're going to knock you out.
No, I would be in the
trying to figure out the song.
I would be in the skybox somewhere. Put me in a suite. Let me just chill up here, look down at the real fans. I just want to hear the music and see the performance. Like, I can't be in that.
I need to touch the fan.
Nah, I can't be in that. That's crazy.
What's the most dangerous show you've ever been to?
The most dangerous show I've ever been to?
Even if it turned out that way and you didn't anticipate it.
The most dangerous show.
I've never been to a dangerous show.
I feel like it may have been somebody at Irving Plaza.
Well, not that time.
Oh, the Nipsey Hussle one. All them Crips in the building. But I felt safe.
This was in New York?
Irving Plaza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like it was, I can't remember who it was though.
I felt safe though.
But I feel like it was Irving Plaza.
Okay. Might
have been. I was in there. I remember having a feeling like, yeah, the energy in here is a little tense. But never at the Garden. I never been to a show at the Garden where I felt that.
Well, I mean, you did say you were in the hallway when R. Kelly walked down and violence ensued.
You could say he didn't.
That was kind of dangerous. There was a gun there.
Say he didn't want nobody looking him in his eyes.
And then somebody allegedly put pepper spray in his eyes.
Yeah, but that wasn't dangerous. That was R&B. Like, that wasn't like dangerous.
I mean, speaking of Newark and Jersey in general, Hot 97 once did, remember when they used to do those like Next Up or Who's Next shows, which I appreciated. They was trying to get like local talent, and they did one that was just specific to Jersey with a bunch of Jersey acts. I want to say Tretch hosted it as well. That was the most violent show I think I've ever been. That like they rivaled when Saigon, Prodigy, and all of Queensbridge fought at SOBs with that legendary footage. There was so much tension in that small fucking venue.
Yeah.
That was probably the one time I've been at a show where I'm like, I don't know if this is worth staying here. Like,
yeah,
I'll be a bystander somehow in this entire show.
I can't remember who was at Irving Plaza. Like, who was before? It may have been Meek and somebody else. And I was just like, yeah, this energy in here was just a little, you know that energy where it's just like the faces ain't friendly, nobody's smiling. It's not a lot of women. You know those shows.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like, all right, man, I'm about to, let me stand close to the exit because it might go down there. But
I've told you guys the story of when I was DJing at the New Eurekan with my mans and we got into it and I thought I was going to die with the guys from Connecticut.
Yep.
So there was another time I was DJing for my mans that was opening up for, I won't say his name, he was signed to to D Block at the time. And we were opening up for him based off his manager's relationship with D Block. But my man's was on some singing and rapping shit. It wasn't that type of crowd.
Yeah.
This is like when you really got to cut your teeth and earn your keep. Yeah. Like what it's like to feel like you're dying on stage of just going record to record. Somebody that was affiliated with that artist, twice my size, in the middle of my man performing. And we had like a intricate DJ set. I was trying to mix certain stuff. Like we had a set. We rehearsed. It's cues.
He was waiting for this moment.
Cues, like all this entire thing. This motherfucker over me, hits the fader and puts it to the side and said, "It's time for y'all to leave."
In the middle of the performance?
Yeah, but I was on vinyl, so I had two two things playing. So it didn't affect, like my man kept rapping. And it was the first time in my life where I was like, I'm about to say something that I know I'm gonna die, but I have no other option.
You gotta be a man.
I had no other option.
Yeah.
I know this is not going to end well.
Yeah.
Like I said, ain't no fucking way. We got 3 more fucking songs. Get away from me. Let's just say we were handled outside of the building, but my man finished the set. No, handled.
But you finished the set though. Finish the set.
Handled.
We'd get beat up outside, but we finished the set though. That's all that matters.
And my man who I love did what every opening act does, because the Locks are supposed to be special guests with this guy as well. It was like on the flyer. So when you're just drowning in a set and it's dead quiet, we're saying like, yo, get the fuck off the stage. Yo, who's ready to see the Locks? Whole crowd erupts. And he said for the last song, he went,
yeah, nah, cut it.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get up out of here.
We was in there, because this was 2009, like when we were on the blog era type of rap, and that crowd was not trying to hear none of that shit. Like, he was really singing. He was had an R&B part. It was a bunch of dudes in Champion hoodies waiting to see if Styles was going to show up. It was one of the crazy experiences. But no, we were physically handled.
Was that Toad's place? Something like Toad's place.
No. It was in the city.
Oh, was it?
Was it at Santos? Might have been at Santos. Yeah. I'll think on it. It'll come to me.
No worry now.
We are extremely excited to announce our new presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet.
And everybody knows and loves the Hard Rock hotels, Rory, and casinos. And now you can use the top-rated Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook to place your bets all NFL season and beyond, because the NFL season is back and we cannot wait.
Football is back.
Bet.
Hard Rock is the only legal sports book in the state of Florida and is also available in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states launching very soon. More. As New Yorkers, we know all of our family members just moved down to Florida. Yeah. So this will be great for them.
This is absolutely great. You can also play on Hard Rock Bet's online casino if you are in New Jersey.
Maul, you know I'd be in Jersey.
You live in Jersey.
I'd be in Jersey. As we gear up for the NFL season, sign up for Hard Rock Bet and make a $5 bet, and you'll get $150 in bonus bets if you win. So please head over to Hard Rock Bet, sign up, and make your first deposit today.
Payable and bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida in Florida. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital LLC in all other states. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, or Virginia to play. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? In Florida, call 1-888-ADMIT-IT. In Indiana, if you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia. All right, baby D, we about a week away.
We about a week for
Cardi.
Body.
How you feeling? Excited?
If I didn't have this job, I would feel more excited for the album because I could then just enjoy it like a normal person.
What do you mean? Why you can't enjoy it?
No, I'm gonna enjoy it, but I don't want to have to talk about it. I don't want to have to hear critique on it. I don't want to have to defend it. I don't want to have to not defend it. I don't want to have to critique it myself. I don't want to have to do that. I just want to be.
Well, you don't have to critique it. You just say how you feel about the music that you heard.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to do that on a public platform. My job is my job. I love my job. I respect my job. But sometimes as a music listener or a fan of an artist, I wish I could just listen to the fucking music and not have to talk to people about it in public. That don't make sense?
I understand. But I mean, you can though. Like you don't have to think about, your feelings and your perspective on what you're listening to are yours, and you can say how you feel. I understand what you're saying though. Like people gonna try to say I'm defending it or da. People gonna think it's wag, and you don't want to go against what the masses are saying because then you look like you just capping or caping for Cardi. I get that, but it's okay to express how you feel about what you're experiencing and what you're listening.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't want, sometimes I don't want to express it. But I am looking forward to the album. I'm excited. Y'all know I love Cardi, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think she's confident about the music. Obviously, she would promote her album no matter what, and we know vinyl sales and all the pre-order stuff counts way more to Billboard than it does with streams. So she's trying to push that as much as possible so the numbers can reflect, because that matters to Cardi in that world. But I feel like she's come across as confident about this album. Like that she really likes it. So
she seems like she's happy with it.
Yeah. But before admittedly, I felt like, all right, this is a little weird. I don't know if she feels confident about this entire thing. She's coming across like she's actually really excited for everyone to hear this project. So I hope it's good.
Me too. I'm looking forward to it. It's been, like I said, since between the first one and now, we've waited this long, but hopefully they got it to a place where the music is strong and is good. And, I'm looking forward to hearing what her and the team did for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm nervous for her. And that's what's
nervous
funny.
about what? The music not being good?
I guess it's like empathy to some degree. And that's why I think it's funny that the whole Barty gang thinks like I dislike Cardi, and even Cardi to some degree thinks that like I want this to work so well for her. Because this is a crossroads no matter what. Cardi will always be a superstar. She has her legacy. She had, like everything is there no matter what. But this is a big fucking crossroads. Like I want this to work. I want this to be a great story. I don't want it to be like, damn, this ain't it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for her. This is a bigger moment. Shit, even I know they said don't compare all women rappers, but I'm not even doing it because she's a woman. I'm just comparing Nicki on her last project. I was so happy to see that it just did really well. Because it's hard to do that all the time. No matter what, Nicki's legacy is that. It could have flopped and it'd be like, that's still Nicki. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
I was happy to see that it did really well. I was happy to see that she did an arena tour and it's so crazy. Like, I don't want to see people that have been in the game this long for it to fail. Because that's a crossroads. How old is Cardi? She's younger than me. This is like when I feel for running backs. Like, yeah, they make it.
What?
A running back's career is on average, how many years do you think?
Maybe 3, 4.
You get in the league on average at 22 years old. You could be a legend and only get to 28 years old. Now you on earth at 28 years old with no career and all you've ever done your whole life was this.
Yeah.
Like I feel that same way with rappers and A-listers in this regard. Like if it flopped, like what do you do?
Well, I mean, either way, Cardi will be fine. You know what I mean? But
for sure, but it's definitely a big moment. This is probably the biggest moment for her. Period.
But it's a huge moment because again, coming off of the success of the first one, and then everything she's done, everything she's done in between that, all of the things that she's accomplished between albums. So obviously, this is why the moment is so big, and people are anticipating it because she's a superstar.
Yeah.
But I think that she seems like she's happy, she's comfortable. She has some legal things she had to kind of deal with in between the rollout that kind of like seemed like it would affect her a little bit. But she seems like she's past that, moved on, and I like everything she's doing as far as rolling it out. And she was in Harlem with the vinyls on a blanket on the sidewalk selling vinyls and things like that. So I think she looks like she's happy with the product.
If the first, and again, why I'm nervous, if the first one flopped, it would have been, okay, I told y'all she's a reality TV star. That tried to make music. Like, what did y'all think this was going to be?
If this one...
But it wasn't that. She proved everybody wrong.
Absolutely.
And now it's like, all right, you're established to step. Now it's game time for real. So, I hope it's great. I'm on the same side as Demaris. Like, I just want it to be good. I don't want to have to come in here and say bad things. That's really... I want it to be good music.
I think it's going to be good music.
I feel the same way about Ice Cube. I mean, if this album that comes out tomorrow, like, what do we say about Ice Cube's legacy if this doesn't meet our standards?
This does nothing for Ice Cube's legacy. Ice Cube is Ice Cube, legend.
Like, what do you really think about Death Certificate after NWA, all the movies?
This affects nothing.
I think this is the determining factor, crossroads for Ice Cube, in my opinion.
Absolutely not. Cube is Cube, man. This man up. No, means nothing.
I would have loved, and I know it's not, I know Cube has his own business, great businessman. I would have liked Cube to be part of this mass appeal year. Now that he's putting out, I think that would have been cool to have that full West Coast type thing with the legacy acts that they're doing. Because I can't stop listening to that Supreme Clientele 2 shit. What mass appeal is doing is great. I would have liked Cube to be, because we don't have a Cube and Nas record.
Nope.
I just think the mass appeal touch on this. By that, I mean Nas. Could have been really cool with Cube putting out music this year. That would have been like the big missing piece to me in everything that they're doing.
I hate that people don't really understand who Ice Cube is as an artist, a rapper. like people don't know. Like a lot of people know Ice Cube from movies and film and things like that. And, you know, obviously the big three, he's been able to do with that. But like people don't really know, like Ice Cube was like, he represented the West Coast. Like he's one of the greatest from the West Coast. I mean, hip hop period, but like what he did for California and that sound, obviously NWA, but like as a solo artist, Cube is like, you know, a legend in every sense of the word. Obviously now being a older guy and, you know, still being able to have his feet under him as far as like an ear for music, things like that. I don't think he'll ever lose that and be able to write. But people are not going to respect, like if people listen to this now and the project is, they're like, man, Ice Cube is trash. Like if this is their first time hearing Ice Cube.
They have no connection to what his legacy of rapping
They have no idea who Ice Cube is, bro.
Like maybe they heard Today Was a Good Day. But
maybe they heard that, but they don't really know. They don't know Ice Cube.
I mean, I think everyone younger than me, the first record they probably heard from Ice Cube was I Could Do It, Put Your Back Into It. Like that's probably which is kind of like nuts. Like you guys know this guy's history, America's shit from the NWA to Death Certificate, like
Lynch Mob, all that. Like
But who else do you think that happens with? I think that happens with LL. I think that happens with. I'm not comparing Will Smith to LL and Cube by any means, but I think when just people get to the Hollywood status that way, it kind of erases, like, do you really know who this?
Yeah, like what he did with music,
Like even the younger people, and I'm not here to make political shit, but when everyone was killing Ice Cube when he sat with Tucker, I was like, all right, guys, you guys know who Ice Cube, like, the risks he's taken.
Yeah,
like, this is somebody that's really walked it like they talked it. Like you can't. If Cube is doing something, it's intentional. He knows what the fuck he's doing. You can't put that on Cube.
They tried to cancel Cube for wanting to sit down with Trump. Like people were active, like, oh, Ice Cube is canceled. I'm like, do y'all know who y'all trying to cancel? Like y'all trying to cancel Ice Cube. Like what? Y'all clearly don't know who Ice Cube is.
You have no idea the risks he's taking.
They don't know Ice Cube.
This isn't the way Ye was just trying to have a moment by taking a photo in front of the elevator with Trump, not saying a word.
No,
this is somebody who's totally been vocal forever. Like he's here to actually try to make some change on something.
Yeah. From the time he came in the game, like that's what he represented, was like, you know, going against whatever was in place, whatever government policies, things like that. You know, being a voice for the people in the community that he represents, the things that, you know, we had to deal with. Like, so, you know, when people try to. That lets you know that they don't know Ice Cube. They just got introduced to him a few years ago. They don't really know the things that Ice Cube represents and what he's done and what he's continuing to do as far as, you know, break down barriers and create opportunities for people that look like him and come from the places that he come from. Like, this is something that Ice Cube has represented forever. So,
but that happens a lot with Rory, like just cancel culture when it comes to people's insertion in politics. Like half of the people don't even understand the politics that they're trying to cancel people over. And this isn't me standing up for Trump in no way. I don't want those two things to get conflicted. But a lot of people are just canceling what their side of the news or says that they should cancel. Like there's no nuance in these conversations. There's no like, who is the right person to talk to this person about this issue? It's just everything is just so black and white or red and blue. And people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's like there's depth to knowledge, depth to nuance, like not even just in politics and music and everything. Like no one takes the time to do research before they just throw an opinion out or throw a fake cancellation out there. It's absolutely insane.
Because I mean, I think I'm just going to trust that the man that wrote the entire record, Fuck the Police in 1988, has good intentions in anything he's doing. Somebody in 1990 that named their album America's Most Wanted with 3 Ks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to go ahead and...
I think he knows what he's doing. Like, I think
his intentions are pretty pure in what is going on. But Cube, I mean, to y'all... I'm a little young. I think Cube is great, but your generation, I've noticed with people your age, anytime we do the debates of like top 5s, top 10, your whole generation always has Cube within 7. I've noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Like y'all from 80 to 84, y'all revere Cube in like a whole different level. I fuck with Cube, but I was a little young. I had to go back to all that, and I wasn't there for it. So, of course, I respect and love Cube, but I wouldn't put him in my personal top 10, like I was just banging Cube all the time. Y'all generation, he's God. Like,
No, I mean, the reason why, even if you go look at his films and things like that, we go look at the Friday series, the reason why Friday was such a big film is because Cube was such a big deal. Like, he was a big name. He was big,
Boys in the Hood before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Boys in the Hood, like, those were monumental films because, I mean, obviously the storyline and things like that were great as well, but Ice Cube being the figure, being the face of those moments in those films, that's why those things happen, because it was like, dog, that's Ice Cube. Like, he was, all of the guys that y'all think are like big and superstars now, like Ice Cube was that times 10 in the 90s. Like, the 80s even. Like, he was that, and to see what he's continuing to do now in film and in business and things like that, you know, I think it's just incredible and speaks to, you know, the guy that had the mind back then at such a young age of creating his own way and his own opportunity and doing it his way. So salute to Cube, man.
Yeah. And even to close, I'm here to say the way we talk about Jamie Foxx and how talented he is and how many hands he has in so many things creatively, I don't think it's crazy to say that Cube is not close to that status as well of every box that he's checked when it comes to creativity. Because he was not only acting in those, he was writing those movies too, he was producing those movies. He could be funny, he could be a serious actor. Rap career, we already know what's over there. Like, Cube is up there as one of the most talented people that I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Cube needs to get brought in that Jamie conversation sometimes.
Absolutely. I mean, he's not the
like, he didn't do Ray.
Yeah, he's not the actor.
But also, Jamie is not the musician that that Cube has been. So you cannot compare Ice Cube's catalog from NWA to his
Okay, but we
solo
didn't say catalog. You said he's not the musician, and I'm just like, the guy that plays the instruments and can also sing and can also write music. We're not gonna dumb down Jamie Foxx's artistry or musicianship.
No,
Who's doing that? I'm
Because
not
you just
saying that
said
at
he's
all.
not the musician that he is. When I hear musician, I hear musicianship. Like, I don't, rapping and musicianship are two different things. I just wanted to clarify that.
Fair, but let's not act, even when like Cube was working with Bomb Squad, when he was working with Dre and Yelly, you can see the difference when Cube works with producers as well. Cube is definitely very much involved and
Oh, for sure.
and, you know, not to take anything away from MC Ren, because I think MC Ren is very much underrated. Every iconic Easy Verse before the split, that's Cube. The Dre shit, that's Cube. Cube's own solo verses don't even need to get into. Cube is one of the greatest writers that's ever existed in rap history.
No, you just said musician, and then Demaris heard
I
that was
consider
like
writing and musicianship very, very similar to some
100%.
Yeah, so I understand what Demaris is saying with pushback there. But if we're talking music, Cube surpasses Jamie Foxx. Is not close. Acting, of course, Jamie Foxx surpasses Cube, and it's not close. But they're both in the realm of both of those higher than any of their peers.
Yeah, for sure.
Did Ice Cube have did he have a TV? Was he in a TV show? Did he have a sitcom?
I feel like
Maybe a season or something.
possibly.
I feel like I've seen.
Or maybe we just feel like he should have been in one.
And you know what? I take
Are We
back.
There Yet turned into a sitcom.
Okay.
And it ran for 3 seasons on TBS.
Okay, I know. I remember seeing Cube on like TV other than film. Like I just can't remember what it was.
And listen, I actually kind of take back the acting that Jamie's far better. Of course, Jamie Foxx is better than Ice Cube at that. Like, Ice Cube's never done a Ray. But go through Cube's filmography. Like, it's, I think, a little closer than people would say. Between comedy and serious stuff. I mean, Boys in the Hood to begin with. Barbershop, I know it turned into by the third one. It got into like the Tubi shit, but let's not act like Barbershop 1 was not a classic, extremely well acted movie.
Shit, Barbershop 2.
Yeah, no, Barbershop 2 is great. Even on, I don't know, like from CB4 to Friday to Next Friday, all those, like, to be that good at comedy and then also that good at serious acting, let's not say that he's that far off. He doesn't have the blockbusters that Jamie does, but that's a good fucking actor, no?
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, he's definitely, nobody's saying he's not a good actor.
Absolutely.
It's just he also tends to kind of, I don't want to say play the same role, but similar. Like, because Ice Cube has that angry ass face, most of the things he plays in, they're casting him as an angry person because of the way that his face is. That's just like no matter what the role is,
he has more
or
comedic.
serious. Even in his comedics. In Friday, he was funny, but he wasn't the comedy.
Well, he always like even with All About the Benjamins, he would play the more serious guy to Mike Epps the way he would with Chris Tucker.
But he still had
he's hilarious
moments.
He's fucking he's hilarious.
No, he's hilarious naturally, but the character that he's playing tends to be a typecast, angry, more serious character. That just is what it is. Like it doesn't say anything about his acting ability. It's just he hasn't really had the range to stretch that out. Like I don't watch Ice Cube and forget that I'm watching Ice Cube. But I can watch Jamie Foxx and forget that I'm watching.
Oh, for Jamie Foxx. I mean, yeah. No, I hear you there. But even I think it's a stat too that Friday Players Club, next Friday, All About the Benjamins, Friday after next, Janky Promoters. He wrote all of those too. Fire. Like that's a different talent. And
crazy.
And Barbershop, I felt like they brought him more of the softer role in that. Like he wasn't Cube and all those other ones.
Yeah, he wasn't like the
no, but he didn't play Ricky. Like he played the calmer guy. Like yo, stop. Like stop the shit. So I don't know. I mean, I'm glad we got on a give Ice Cube his flowers rant.
He deserves them. Go Ice Cube.
Yeah, and I believe the album's called Man Up, which is out now. If you're listening to this, I'm definitely gonna listen to it. Do we have voicemails?
You've got mail.
And of course, they are sponsored by Boost. That's how everyone even called in.
E from Austin, Texas, repping. Yo, it's for Rory. How you feel about your boy Conor McGregor running for president for Ireland? One, you think he's qualified? And two, if Trump could get elected over here, do you think he could get elected? Let me know.
McGregor's running for president where?
In Ireland.
Really? Oh, shit.
I can't quite answer this of his qualifications because all he's been saying is I'm running for president. He hasn't given us a stance. I don't know his policy between Northern Ireland. I haven't like. Now, to your point of anyone can get elected, Trump was a real estate guy, then to a reality TV star, became a celebrity, then became that. I'm not saying anyone can get elected. Mm-hmm. Shit, Ronald Reagan was an actor. The Terminator became a fucking governor. Mm-hmm. Anything is possible.
Right.
I don't know what Conor's stances are. Maybe he's really into political science. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the only thing I've seen is I'm running for president and Azealia Banks, here's my dick. It's like the only two things that I've seen for this rollout.
I'm not familiar with, politics over in Ireland. But I don't know if Conor has a shot. Like
legally, he qualifies, but I mean, legally, most people qualify.
Legally, I qualify in America.
Hey, I'm just saying legally.
Does that mean I should run?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I if we're being serious, of course not. But the Irish politics, I mean, they do need, not to be corny, they do need people that are going to push back and fight. Like, even if you get down to
well, he can fight.
The Israel and Palestine conflict, Ireland has always been the only Western country that has always stood with Palestine. It's a country that has to push back on a lot because all of our allies being other white countries, we don't align with the same agreements. Mm-hmm. Obviously, which goes to our history, which we still can't even get that sliver of Northern Ireland back from you fucking Brits. Yeah, you need somebody strong. I just don't know if McGregor like just running in there
is the answer.
I don't know if that's the guy.
He's pushing a lot. He's facing a lot of pushback because Conor McGregor has rape cases and allegations. So one that he lost a civil case.
So does our current president.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that this is why he's facing
pushback at this point. Like I think you need one of those to kind of like. Nobody cares.
They don't trust the leader unless he has those cases.
Yeah, like is he a real person? Like, yeah, no.
No, I mean, I think why McGregor, outside of being a talented fighter, why he made it even further is because he's a very talented marketer. I think that's the same reason Mayweather was like, I'll even do this UFC boxing shit with you. Like, all right, fine, I'll let a UFC guy box me because you are a promoter. Mm-hmm. You know how to do this shit. That's all he's doing.
Okay.
I don't think he's seriously running. But I said the same thing about Trump. So they'll pull this clip back in 5 years and at his inauguration. So I don't know. Anything's possible.
Yeah,
literally anything's possible.
No, that call was for you. I have nothing to say. And I didn't even know he was running. President.
But what is the St. Thomas government? Do you think Tim Duncan can run?
He's from St. Croix.
Oh, why do I always think he's from St. Thomas?
Because you just hear Saint and just think it's...
No, that's not true.
Yes, you're dyslexic, so you think everything is just...
Well, then I'd call it Thomas Saint.
Lil Saint.
Lil Saint, Thomas.
St. Ives.
Rest in peace.
St. Ives. Just talked about Cube. See how all that ties together?
Fair. Well, yeah, I think Tim Duncan could make a run.
I'm sure, yeah. Absolutely. He's probably the biggest export out of St. Croix ever, so I mean, definitely. I don't know if he will, though. He doesn't... I don't think he has the... not personality, but he's very mild-mannered, soft-spoken. I don't think politics
that's what they need out there.
But I don't think Tim Duncan, no. That's not his thing.
What state do y'all think would allow y'all to be like mayor or governor, like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Who?
I want to make sure everyone knows that Demaris said that, and I didn't.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, it's Nager.
Yes.
Oh, I always thought it was Nager. I didn't know the E was an A. I thought it was an E, so I thought it was Nager. Fuck it. Anyway, Arnie,
yeah,
the Terminator. Do y'all think y'all could be mayor or governor in any state, like how he was?
No.
Really?
I don't even think I could be the head of the block club in my neighborhood. Like
the block club. What the fuck?
Neighborhood Watch. You could be president of Neighborhood Watch.
There was never block clubs.
You walk like the president of
certain
Neighborhood
blocks
Watch.
that like try to like have one person that would go to all of like all that shit. They'd represent your street to go talk to people. They weren't really elected.
Block club?
Yeah, it was more like no, not neighborhood watch. It would just be people on your street that there would be one person that'd be like, all right, you are the one that goes to the meetings to talk about our specific
that
street.
was the Latin Kings in my hood. That was
Yes.
I had to go over there and talk to them. You know what I mean? Make sure it was good. Pull over there the Bloods, the Crips. Like I don't know what you talk about. Like that's
they never
hood, yeah.
And they went to the community meetings to talk about the potholes in the street.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, all right, cool.
No, just the pot in the streets, not the potholes. It was different, not the potholes.
No, I don't even think I could do that. I have been getting, since I've been a homeowner though, I do go to way more community meetings, and that's just strictly because I think I'm a homeowner, and like now,
you kind of have to.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on. Like,
face.
it really like affects the property value of this entire thing. Like I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Like we need to cut all these phone wires. This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
The Verizon guy, it took 3 hours just for him to sift through the thousands of wires that aren't even connected. Like what's going on?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could be part of that, but I don't think I have the time for it. Like to be ahead of that? Nah,
too much.
What if they was paying well? They usually don't though, right?
They're not.
No.
Politicians don't get paid well unless they have shit going on outside of actual.
Yeah. I mean, they all get paid well, but it's not technically from there.
Politicians do not get paid well, but anybody that enters Congress, Senate, president, you see for some like really weird reason, their net worth quadruple once they get that position, but they only get paid $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
President gets paid what, like $400,000?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of money. Don't get me twisted, but to be the leader of the richest nation, $400,000 is not a lot because, you're getting your money otherwise.
And then you can buy an $8 million house in Martha's Vineyard. Who's counting?
Can we look up what Nancy Pelosi is paid per year, and then can we look at Nancy Pelosi's net worth? Can we compare those two?
Now that's a topic. Yeah, you want to get into it?
And sorry, Nance, I'm not just using you because it's everybody, but yours is just
Nancy is like paid. My bitch make bread.
Let's see what AI says here. 174 per year, which is great money. Great money. Can we now type in what her net worth is?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she was gifted a house by her family.
Gifted. I love when they say gifted.
She is worth $267 million.
Investments. Real estate.
Why is it when anytime lawmakers enter in there, all of a sudden their net worth just fucking goes?
Fuck out of here.
It goes. I don't get it.
I know who does get it. And he's making changes. he's ringing the bell on all that shit. Shit.
Wasn't there one president that like wanted to make a statement, was like, I only want to take a penny per year, and we was like, dog, but we know how much you make. Like,
oh my God.
Just take the $400,000 salary. Don't insult my intelligence this much. So I don't think anyone would have us, Demaris. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I agree, but I was just wondering if you guys.
Nah, we can make change. It's easy to make change.
You got change for 550 million.
You just talk about it and don't do nothing.
Exactly.
You just yell really loud.
Show up at events in the city and put on a little hat that represents the union.
Oh, I thought you were going to a different place. Maybe that's the cue to end this. When you said little hat, I was like, oh, are we going there?
Be safe, be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Jewish. Peace.
No